Hey, it's Joe on the radio, 725 on AM 970, The Answer. Francis Albert. Speaking of Italians, Andre DiMino, spokesperson for the Italian-American One Voice Coalition with Manny Alfano. They do a great job. You know, it's an uphill battle because no one cares about the Italians. And Andre's out there fighting to keep the Columbus statue. Andre, good morning. Hey, how you doing this morning, my friend?
Good, Joe. Good to speak to you.
You two, give us a breakdown. You're going after West Orange, New Jersey. They took, West Orange, New Jersey. That's like a suburban town, a great town, by the way, right there in Essex County, New Jersey. They're taking the Columbus statue down. They take it down already, correct?
Yeah, no, they moved the statue, and that's just something that's going on around the country, and we just can't stand for it anymore.
Yeah, God bless you. What are you doing? Did you start a lawsuit?
Well, yeah, this is actually a landmark situation. Joe, we've tried the rallies, the petitions, the emails, the phone calls. We've been ignored by these local officials. So we now have to take the next step. We filed a federal lawsuit of protecting Italian-American civil rights and demanding that West Orange put that statue back.
God bless you. Was it on public land, that statue, if I may ask, Andre?
Yes, it was, and it was donated by Italians back in 1992. It's been honored for so many years, as so many other statues. Actually, statues going back to 1892, like the one in Great Columbus Circle in New York. And we just can't sit by and let this continue, and that's why the Italian-American One Voice Coalition put together a great group of Italian-American attorneys, learned attorneys, and we filed this case in federal court that has really constitutional issues.
And what's the basis for the lawsuit? What is the main basis for the lawsuit, Andre?
Well, we've determined that Italian Americans are a protected group under the 14th Amendment, and throughout history, for hundreds of years, since 1891, Columbus has been an iconic symbol, an apology and an atonement to Italian Americans for the discrimination and denigration that they witnessed in the early years. So therefore, taking down a statue is really, and putting up a statue of another ethnicity is discrimination under the 14th Amendment, and the civil rights of Italian Americans are being destroyed.
This is great. What court will this unfold in? Do you know, Andre?
Well, it's in federal court. I mean, this has national implications, Joe. And listen, think about this. This is really a landmark case. This can actually go to protect Columbus Day as well.
Yeah, well, it's so true. Don't tell me they're not. Are they putting a statue? And I'm being facetious here. This is Joe talking, and I don't mean to be racist. But are they putting a statue of Pocahontas up in place of Columbus? Is that what?
No, but you know they're talking. You've got places like there's a city in Ohio that wants to replace the Columbus statue with a statue of Chef Boyardee, for crying out loud.
Don't they know? Don't they know that there's an unwritten, unspoken law in the Italian-American community that you can't eat Chef Boyardee? Don't they know that? You can't eat spaghetti out of a can? And then you can't call something SpaghettiOs? SpaghettiOs? What is that? Oh, imagine that. Imagine that bringing Chef Boyardee home to your mother, Andre. Remember that? Imagine that. Can you imagine? Hey, Ma, forget, keep the sauce. I got Chef Boyardee. And what is that, Italian? Oh.
The wooden spoon would come out. The wooden spoon would come right out.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not true, is it? In Ohio, they put up. It's so racist.
Absolutely
it's so
true,
racist.
Joe. I was interviewed on a radio station. He asked my opinion of that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. When you talk to people in the Midwest, one guy said to me, I swear to God, people don't know. They don't know. If you're Italian, you know. But if you're not Italian, you don't get it. The guy, I tuned in, Joe, you talked to a Midwest, I think he was an affiliate. He might have been a Salem affiliate. And he's going on, hey, Joe, so tell me about The Sopranos. How about The Sopranos? Was that He said, because I'm a come on, because I'm an Italian from New Jersey, and I know how to talk about The Sopranos. Oh, my God. Andre, listen, it's great. Listen, whatever help you need, let's stand there. Do me a favor. I'm going to say it right on the air because we're very organic, and you're listening, and no matter what ethnicity you are, it's the immigrants. It's the legal immigrants. The ethnicity is the foundation, the mosaic of the United States of America. That's the foundation of the United States. And I was telling the story yesterday. about how I had my kitchen done, so I had some workers there, and they were Latino, and they did such a great job, and they were so meticulous placing the granite down. I said, you remind me of my grandfather. He was a skilled worker. He was Italian, and my friend Juan, my Latino friend Juan, said, he goes, the Italians started it all. He just like that, like he respected that. And then I said the story, Andre, we're talking about Andre DiMino from Italian American One Voice, is when the Italians, they built the mansions in Bernardsville. They built the mansions, but they were on the other side of town. They had to build another church, the Sacred Heart Church, on the lower side of town because they were the Guineas and the Wops and the Dagos, yet they would come up and meticulously be spectacular masonry and build the stone. Now, after all these years, we didn't have legislation, Andre. We didn't have protests. We didn't accuse anybody. We didn't ask for any entitlement programs, but all those Italians, those relatives of those Italians who built those mansions are now living in the mansions. They made it up the hill, and they now live in the mansions. That's the American success story. And it's not just the Italians. It's the Jewish Americans are the same way. Everybody's complaining now, and all other ethnicities. I don't want to leave anybody out, but it's true. You work for it. So God bless you for your fight. And will you call, please, Buddy Fortunato, and tell him it's time to put the Columbus statue back in Newark. And I've got my friend Sal DiVino's going to get land because he is the land guy in Jersey. Mr. DiVino, as you know, Sal, right? I think he owns every piece of land in Jersey. God bless him. And so, but he'll give the land. So let's get the statue back in West Orange. Let's get the statue back in Newark, Andre, and give Manny our best. And God bless you for your fight. Keep us posted because this is going to make national news, Andre.
It sure will. Thank you very much, Joe.
Yes, sir. Andrew DiMino right there, spokesperson for the Italian American One Voice Coalition. We're going into Columbus Day, and it fires me up.